Hey everyone, welcome back to a new Wizard101 video. I wanted to make this one on the Hatchmaking Kiosk again because since the first video I made, which was just going over the basics of the Hatchmaking Kiosk, I recommend going and watching that one if you haven't seen it, because it just goes over everything that you would need to know to get started with it. And basically, if you have never really hatched a good pet before with other people, then that would show you what pets to look for, because as of right now, the Hatchmaking Kiosk is not easy to navigate unless you know what you're looking for. So this one, I'm going to go over some things that I feel like they could improve on with the Hatchmaking Kiosk later on, because even though it's in the game and it works and it's good, there could be some things that could be improved. So I'm going to go over some things that I think they could change with it. But before we get started with that, I wanted to clear up some things that I talked about in the first video where I went over the basics of it. And one of those things was when you hatch with someone, or if, I guess I should say if someone hatches with your pet in the kiosk, they can hatch with it a maximum of 10 times, like 10 different people, or I guess the same person could hatch with it again. And what happens is once you hatch with it, you get this timer here that says hatch again in 26 minutes. I think it's around an hour. So when you first get that hatch with someone, you have to wait an hour for someone else to hatch with it. So I'm guessing at that time that no one can really see it in the kiosk because they can't hatch with it, and you have to wait. So there's a timer, an hour every time it hatches, and then once you get to 10 hatches, it waits until you come in and remove it from the kiosk, or I think it's automatically removed after a week. So Rex, everyone likes to hatch with my pet Rex, which is my critical and damage pet, and this one is at 10 hatches. So the only thing left for me to do is to remove this pet from the kiosk, and what I can do is just go over to offer pets. That's manage. I can go over to offer pets, click Rex again, offer pet, and there you go. It's back in the kiosk. Let's go and manage pets again, and Rex is ready to hatch. So I wonder if you remove, I could test this. If you remove it and then, oh no, you can't remove it. Okay, I was about to be like, what if you could just remove it and put it back in? But they thought about that. They're smart, all right? I was like, I could just remove it. What if you remove all though? Would it remove this pet that still has some time left on until the next hatch? Like it still has that hour left. So I don't know. But that is how it works with your pets. You can only have a maximum of 5. I think in my first video I thought it was like 10 because there's space here for 10. But nope, it's actually 5. So you can put 5 pets in here, and they can get hatched with 10 times with an hour in between every single hatch. But anyway, let's move on to how the Hatchmaking Kiosk could be improved in the future. And I'm sure they will, because it's not perfect, and they just added it in. I'm sure there's still things that they're working on with it. But when you get started in here, there's just a ton of different pets to go through, and the only way to filter these right now is by school. So the first thing that I feel like is the main focus of the improvements to the Hatchmaking Kiosk is going to be the filtering of the pets in here. Because yes, you can do it by school. It doesn't really filter by pedigree, I don't feel like. I mean, I don't think these are really used. Pets by type, I don't even know what type means. Browse pets by type. I'm not even sure like how that works, unless this is just every pet, you know, just going through every single pet. That's a lot of pets. What if I go this way? Is it still ash spiders or is it something else? Yeah, I don't know how that works. I feel like that's not really working too well. So definitely either like remove these or improve these buttons could be good, because I'm not sure even how they work right now or if they are working. But you can browse by the different school, but you have to know what type of pet you're looking for. You have to know the name of the pet, and then when you click on it, you're able to look at all of the pets with whatever talents they have that are in here. So I think it'd be cool is if you could filter this by the talents that you're looking for. Maybe that involves clicking on a pet, and then when you get to a different page, you could search more. You could have a search bar, because there's no option for actually searching for a pet that you want. And if they could add a search bar that could search for certain talents, and you could look through it that way. Or maybe if you wanted, this would be like the ultimate. If you wanted a pet, because people go for pets not necessarily on what the pet actually is, but they go for pets based on the talents and what type of pet that is based on what talents it has. And one of those is a ward pet. If a pet has, I would say, like 3 wards, that's a ward pet. And I don't know if I can find an example of a ward pet in here, What do people usually use as ward pets? I know that they use, Tara was looking at this on stream, that frost turtle or ice turtle, ice wardle. I'm sure people had ward pets of this one, but here's like storm ward on this one. But I wouldn't consider this one. I wouldn't consider. Actually, yeah, 2 wards. This one has 2 wards, so this one's probably a ward pet. If a pet has 2 or more wards, consider it a ward pet, and filter it like that. What if you could filter by ward pets, and it would just show you only pets with 2 or more wards? I think that would be pretty cool. And you could also filter by triple double. If you want a pet with exactly these talents, 3 damages and 2 resists, proof and defy, then it'd be a triple double pet, and they could filter like that. I don't know if they would ever do that, because that seems like a lot of work, but that, to me, that would be the ultimate update to the kiosk, because it would just filter it, let you look through all of them easier. And I mean, there's actually a lot of triple doubles in here. Here's another triple double. This one is, it's the same as the other one, but yeah, that's just what people go for with these. And here's another one. This one's even better. This one is 10 dealer. Basically what it would do is just help you to kind of narrow in on all of the triple doubles that are in here. Here's an even better one. This one has a jewel because it's 11%. So this is a 2.0 with a jewel that gives it 11% dealer, 11% proof. That's the same as my Zeus pet, my triple double on my storm. So it's using this jewel. The other thing that they could maybe change on this, I don't know if it matters too much. I guess it kind of doesn't, but you can't see if a pet in here has a jewel or not. You can't see what the jewel is, and that doesn't really affect it too much, but I guess it would affect it with the stats, because you're looking at it and you see these stats, and if you didn't know that, if you thought it could get ice dealer 11% without a jewel, then maybe you get confused with that. But I don't know if they would add that. I'm not sure. It'd just be something that would be nice, but yeah, they could consider that for themselves if they want to add that in. So there you go. There's actually a lot of good ice wardles in here. If you guys need a good ice pet, look at how many triple double ice wardles are in here. I mean, yeah, definitely go check that out. So that's just something that I think they could add. And the other thing that I feel like is a really good addition is friends pets. They could add a little tab somewhere, like over here, that would be friends pets in the kiosk. You could look at all your friends that you have in the game, and it would list them if they have a pet in the kiosk at the time. And then it would tell you this pet is available, or this pet is waiting on a timer, and it could tell you the minutes remaining of that timer. So then you can be like, okay, I mean, why wouldn't a friend of someone that has a pet in there be able to get to the pet first, like be able to get to their friend's pets easier? They'd be able to see that. They'd be like, okay, this pet has 20 minutes left, so I can wait that and then click my friends again and go look at that pet and hatch with it. Because as of right now, if you tell people, even if you're friends with them, if you tell them that you have a pet in the kiosk, they still might not be able to find it, because sometimes it doesn't appear for them, and it's just difficult to find it. I don't know why. Like, Tara has a Kookaburra named Miss Bo that she uses in the walkthrough in here, and I don't think I've been able to find it yet. Just looking through this, I'm only trying to look at the names to find Miss Bo, and I can't find it. It's not in here. So if I had the ability to search by friends, I would be able to see that. Not that I would want to hatch with it, but it'd be a way of getting around the, like, both people that hatch. It'd be a way of having it so only one person has to use a timer and one person has to pay the gold price. Because the kiosk, here's another great thing about the kiosk, is it only makes it so that one person has to pay for the hatch. Only one person pays the gold, only one person has to use their timer, and that's the person that's actually wanting to do the hatch. The person that puts their pet in the kiosk, they don't have to do anything. They just put it in there, and they benefit from people hatching from their pets, like Rex. And with all the people hatching with Rex, I've gotten 44 hatching peppers so far. So the people that put their pets in the kiosk only benefit from it, because they can get hatching peppers that they can add up and get rewards for that. And the people that hatch with it also benefit, because they can hatch with whatever pet they want that they see in there, and eventually get better pets once they keep hatching. So I don't know if they would want to do that thing with the friends where you can see your friends' pets. I feel like it's a good addition because that's what the hatchmaking kiosk is all about, is allowing you to hatch with other pets easier. And if you can narrow it down to look at your friends' pets, then that'd be super awesome because it would save time, and sometimes you can't even find your friends' pets even if they say that they have it in there. I have people all the time asking me, what pets do you have in there? Like, where is your storm pets? And I just tell them, like, I have a Gulcher and I have a Rancor that are both in there. You guys know the names of them. If you can find it, great. If you can't, look for another pet. If you can't find my Gulcher, then click Gulchers. And this is only if you really want a Gulcher. And look for other people. Look at this. This is the first one. This one is double resist, pain giver, crit, storm dealer, 10%. That's not bad. That's not bad. And you can just keep looking through other ones and find the pet that you want. What's nice is, here's a ward one. What's nice is you don't have to settle for a bad pet anymore. If you don't want to hatch with a pet that doesn't have the exact talents that you want, if you don't want to hatch with a pet like this that has 8% dealer, move on. Click to the next one. Look for the one that's the best. Look for the best one that's in here. I wonder if someone else has a pet like mine that's a crit and damage. A lot of these have proof. This one's pretty good. It's alright. But a lot of people have been hatching with Rex, and I agree. I think Rex is probably my best pet. Here's a good one. 10 dealer, crit. This is pretty similar, if not the exact copy of Rex. Let's see. 26 Storm Striker, 31. What is Rex? Just passed it. Okay, let's move back here. Actually, no, I have it equipped, so it's not going to show up there. 26. Yeah, this is 32 Storm Assailant, right? Is that what I have? Yep. This one is the exact. Here's Rex right here. This is it. Since if you can't find Rex, here's another one. This is an exact copy of Rex. Storm dealer, pain giver, crit, triple crit, and yeah, you're good to go. So there you go. You don't have to settle for pets anymore. You can find the best ones in here and hatch with them before other people do. I guarantee you'll find one. I just looked there for like not even a minute and I found that pet. So it's not hard, but I do think that they could improve the pet hatching kiosk if they want to, if they are gonna continue to expand upon it, and it could be even better. It's already good, and I'm excited to see what they do with it. So just filtering options would be awesome with that. Being able to see your friends' pets would also be something that I would love to see. So pet hatching kiosk, if you're not using it and you want a good pet, you're missing out because there's a lot of good pets in there. People are putting 2.0 pets in there. People are putting all of their best pets because, one, they want the hatching peppers. They want to get these hatching peppers, and right now I'm at 44. I think I've got some on my other pets, or on my other on my other characters who have hatch pets, and I might save up to get the hatching kiosk so I can craft that and just have it. I don't know. I kind of just want it, just because I'll never craft it again, so I might just do it one time. But the other best thing, if you have a lot of peppers, is probably Perot's Potion. I feel like that's worth it for 100 peppers. That saves you 400 crowns. And then maybe the next hatch free, I don't know. To me, that doesn't seem as worth it. I would rather get 2 Perot's Potions than that. But those are the rewards for people that are hatching a lot. And I'm sure people that have a lot of good pets, they put 5 good pets in there, they're getting a lot of hatching peppers. Because people want those pets. People want to hatch with those. So I'm not going to drag this video out any longer, but there's a lot of good stuff that I talked about in this, and I hope to see some updates to it in the future because a lot of people are using this. There's a ton of pets in there, so just take a look. You'll probably find something you want. Other thing I want to mention at the end of this video is I also put in my walkthrough fire pet, Smokey. He's an Arc Fiend, and he is in there. So if you want a fire pet that has fairy and all that stuff, he's in there. I also put in Baby Barney, my death walkthrough pet. Some people have been hatching with him. He's a death dactyl. So if you want to hatch with those 2 pets, death and fire, I've got those in the kiosk as well. Or just look for other people's pets that are good. Probably better than mine. But Baby Barney's a good one. He's a triple double for death. And death dactyl's a good pet too. So go check those out if you want. I got a lot of other pets in there. The only other real thing that I want them to change is the crown pets. But I can make that its own video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for watching my videos in the last week or so. You guys have been killing it with always tuning in, always watching my stuff, leaving comments, liking the video. I mean, it's been crazy. So thank you so much for sticking around, for continuing to watch all my videos. It's amazing to see. So, and we're almost to 150k subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, definitely do so. But thanks for watching again. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.